And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks for joining us as we start the new season. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. And now the Los Angeles starters. Kawhi is the 3 with Jones playing the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's Collins in at the 5 spot. And for Utah, Walker Kessler out there with Jackson. Then it's Bailey. Then there's George. And it's Markkanen in at the small forward. It's game 1 for both teams, Clark. Preseason is over, and this new season is underway.
Yeah, and you can kind of feel that both teams, BA, are a little bit anxious and nervous, but an exciting kind of nervousness. So let the season begin. I'm glad we're starting.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Outside Garland. Jones with a screen on George. And it's blocked by Kessler. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
Here's Garland, just 5 to shoot. Into the lane, gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And Garland is tough as nails, able to convert despite the clear contact.
Now here's George. It's Markkanen on the wing. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now here's George. Mathurin with a rebound. Right side, Garland. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Oh, that's a great block. Jackson protecting the house.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Boy, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
Six on the shot clock. Garland against George. And the shot is good by Garland. Garland's got his second basket.
Inside, Garland outplays his size, using speed and agility to get it done.
Back to George. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Leonard. And stolen by Markkanen. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And it's in there.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
Clippers trail by 4. Well, Lauri Markkanen comes from a family full of athletes, Grant.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. Lauri's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player, so it definitely runs in the family.
Now here's Markkanen. To the paint. Stolen by Jones. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Mathurin. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
And such a powerful player. Mathurin using that athleticism to draw fouls inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He's off on the first. Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
The big man from Finland, Lauri, getting up.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Matherin. Count it.
Yeah, tricky move by Matherin, showing us how effectively he can run the pick and roll.
Utah leading by 4. Pass to Bailey. George scanning the floor. Offensive board. Marketed from long range. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his 4th assist in this one. Clippers trail by 7. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Brian?
Appreciate the report, Allie. George outside. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Making a change here. Jackson is checked in. That's good from George.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
Garland finds Leonard. Jackson with a screen on Markkanen. And Leonard, here we go. Oh, Kessler with the block. Utah leading by 8. And the foul on Isaiah Jackson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Garland against George. Pass to Markkanen. Clock at 4. Back to George. Lets it go from deep.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going. What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his balance.
Inside, and stolen by Leonard. Here's Garland, and finished off by Garland.
And, you know, the intensity Leonard plays with on defense is impressive, using his huge hands to claw the ball away.
George passes to Jackson. Back to George. To the left side wing. Pass to Markkanen. Utah moving the ball around. Over Leonard. Markkanen misses. And here's Matherin. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 4. Jones' shot is good.
Improving his passing is going to be key for Matherin in the NBA. Looks like he's already on that path.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Pass to Bailey. Back to George. Here's Markkanen. And the foul on Isaiah Jackson. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Already with his second foul, the coach has a decision to make here.
Jackson with a screen on Garland. Shot clock at 6. George against Garland.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
The Jazz again can't hit. You think back to the prime years of Kawhi Leonard Clark. He was absolutely dominant.
Yeah, he really was. I mean, so few wings could dominate the way Kawhi did when he was healthy and in his prime. I mean, he could score at all 3 levels. especially in that mid-range game. Absolutely lethal. And then defensively, he was a stopper. He would just turn people's water off. In his peak, he was as good as any two-way player we've had in the league.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Kessler. Sensabaugh comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Collier in for Bailey. And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. In for the Clippers. Miller comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Garland comes with a double team. Here's Nurkic driving inside, and Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, the big man, Nurkic, from super close range.
And here's Garland. Give him 8. Five on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. Miller can't get it to go. For Utah, they've got 8 of 13 attempts to go. To the inside. And Nurkic throws it down.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Garland finds Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Getting the ball into the paint for a close range look. That's a nice pass.
Utah leading. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Collins. Excellent D there from Collins.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Oh, and Jackson with the block. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Collins. That one a little long. Utah's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. For 3, Collier. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Matherin. Filipowski, he's checked in for Utah. Mikhailuk comes in for George. Pass to Sensabaugh. And here's Nurkic for 3. Matherin with a rebound. Matherin's got 4 rebounds now. And it's Garland on the drive. Miller outside. Jackson the screen. The shot. Garland no good.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Here's Mikhailuk. Utah with another miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
It's stolen by Nurkic. To the middle.
Now that's defensive presence. Harassing the shooter and grabbing the miss.
And here are the Clippers now. They're on a 12-4 run. Kicks it out to Collins. Shoots over Filipowski. Collins, no good. The Jazz shooting 43% to get this one underway. For 3, Collier. Miller pulls it in. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Now Garland. Give him 8. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Pass to Nurkic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Nurkic just got 6. Oh, wow, guys, this does not look good. We've got an injury here.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about. no matter your age or your ability.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes. Down to what the body can withstand.
For the Jazz, Lauri Markkanen comes in for Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Konchar in for Mikhailuk. Garland.
And I love the aggressive take by Garland. He earned that whistle.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Utah.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
The Jazz making a switch here. Williams is checked in, and the second free throw is good.
Getting to the line more since his career has gone on. Garland, a deployable free throw shooter.
Markkanen outside. Three-pointer. Nope, that one misses. Now 3 for 5.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Here's Sensabaugh. No points so far. Pass to Filipowski. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 3.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Some really tough defense inside, but Leonard won't back down. I mean, he's just scrappy. He wants to make the defense work twice as hard.
The free throw drops for Leonard. And Leonard drops them both.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
Here's Sensabaugh. And there's the drive.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Utah shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. First one falls for him. So he gets them both. Leonard way outside. No good on the buzzer beater. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. It's the Jazz leading by 3. And back. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off of assists, which is a good sign for ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the floor for the Clippers, Beal and Kawhi operate together on the wings. Then there's Derek Jones. Then there's Chris Dunn. And it's Conan Niederhauser in at the center position.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist total, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
That's too easy for Leonard.
Strong move by Leonard that time. He knows exactly how to use his strength to get an advantage.
And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
And Utah has possession. Pass to Markkanen. And here's Filipowski. Back to Markkanen. Here's Sensabaugh. 6 to shoot. For 3, Collier. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Jones finds Leonard. The putback. Jones' shot is good. Jones has gotten 4 this quarter.
Just a terrific basketball play by Jones Jr. Securing the miss and then finding his own opening.
After going undrafted in 2016, Derrick Jones Jr. carved out an important role for himself, Clark.
Yeah, he really did, and it was all about refinement. Early on, B.A., he was seen almost exclusively as just a dunker, but now he's a valuable 3-and-D guy. Credit to him for refining that part of his game, improving as a three-point shooter, and continuing to impact the game at the defensive end.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. A big win here or there can really sustain a rebuilding team, and Utah coach Will Hardy said the results matter in order to keep belief in your process. Seeing the work pay off. The building of a team doesn't happen in one day. The players are staying with it, and they deserve all of the credit for that. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Here's Collier, defended by Dunn. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Sensabaugh. Hits the trifecta. Sensabaugh's got 8.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
And now Allie LaForce has an update for us on Yusuf Nurkic. What's the news, Allie?
Guys, I was able to talk with Utah's head athletic trainer about his status. All signs point to a high ankle sprain, something that they're going to have to be very careful with. We should not expect to see him back on the floor anytime soon. Unfortunately, it's not the news they were hoping for. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Appreciate the update.
You know, for better or worse, life brings these kinds of challenges, and they aren't pleasant. We know he's up to it, though. He'll respond and move forward in a positive way.
The shot's good. Sensabaugh's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
Leonard with the ball. He has 6. Pass to Conan Niederhauser. Now here's Jones. From down in the low post, it goes. Give him 8 points now.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there. Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
George, he's checked in for Utah. Down low. He's off on that one. Beal with some nice D.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Pass to Markkanen. Kicks it to George. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
That was just a bad pass. There's no other way to describe it. It happens, but that was bad.
Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
When you're on your spots, you should be ready to fire. And just look at how quickly Dunn got that one off. Nice job.
The 3, George. Rebounded by Dunn. The Clippers in the lead. Inside, it's tipped. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Great read. disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Sensabaugh. Pass to Leonard. Fires the three. It's rebounded by George.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
To the middle. Here's Collier. Shot to stop the run. And it's good on the layup. Collier's got his first 2 points.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Leonard right side. Over Markkanen. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
To the paint. Here's Jackson. And he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's on Derek Jones. A different look here for Utah. Kessler, he's checked in for Filipowski. And Bailey subbed in for Collier.
And the growth of Jackson Jr. is downright scary, especially defensively. This guy has been upping his game, and no opponent is happy about that.
Pass to Kessler. To the inside. Here's Jackson. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Yeah, good touch from Jackson Jr. Ready to score inside when given these opportunities.
Out to the right wing. The three. Rebounded by the Jazz.
You know he wants that one back. Right in his wheelhouse.
Bailey, the pass to George. Kicks it out to Markkanen. The three ball. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got assist number 7 tonight.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
To the paint. And the dunk by Jackson.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Clippers trail by 5. Now here's Garland. He's got 9. Down low. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
When Matherin's creating for his teammates, his offensive impact goes way up.
George passes to Jackson. Kicks it out to Markkanen for 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Back to Garland. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Markkanen. Jazz leading by 3. Inside. Here's Jackson. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Jackson's got 6 in the quarter.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Garland, the pass to Collins. Off target with the 3. Utah has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to George. Back to Markkanen. Oh, great slam by Markkanen.
So much fun watching Markkanen catch fire like this. He's a capable, efficient scorer who does it at a high rate.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Jazz making a change here. Collier's checked in. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the LA Clippers. 7-point differential. Pass to Collins. Takes the 3. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Jackson. 3-pointer. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. It's Beal on the wing. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Outside Garland. Clock at 6. Go to Niederhauser. Yes! And a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got his 4th assist with that last one. Back Back to Garland. Launches the three. Utah grabs the miss. Kessler's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. They'll pin that one on John Collins. And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. And the Clippers have possession, trailing by 10. Garland feeling it out a bit. Shoots over Collier. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Rough quarter for him. They may have to start looking at somebody else to get the ball to.
And the dunk by Jackson.
I mean, big-time finish from Jackson. He is a force out there.
And here's Garland. 11 points in the game. Pass to Conan Niederhauser. Now here's Garland. Shoots over Jackson. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Bailey, the pass to George. Now here's Kessler. He's closely guarded. Right wing. And here's Bailey for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And 1:01 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Garland. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
.54 seconds left in the second quarter. To the middle, looking to win the run.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
George passes to Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And we see this night in and night out. Garland making things happen.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. And he drops the first. Jones, he's checked in for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Bradley Beal. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. George outside. Pass to Jackson. The 3 is up. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Jackson's got 14 points.
And you know, his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more.
Here's Garland. He's off on the layup. And so it's the Utah Jazz in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be right back with you shortly.